Hey, good afternoon, folks. Melissa here, coming in today to give you an earlier message because it's Friday and it's the end of April and we're getting ready to move into May already. Can you believe that the first 4 months of 2021 have gone as fast as they have? I certainly cannot. It's unbelievable how quickly time will go by. And oftentimes it's because you're doing the things that you love. I hope that's the case for you because that's the case for me. If you're joining us for the first time, hello, I am Melissa Kirkpatrick, the business and life coach that you've been seeking in order to get your business moving forward, move that nail, make that money, and successfully create the business and life that you deserve. If you want to talk more to me about that, drop a comment below or private message me. But today, as you can see, I'm coming in a little different than normally, and this was a challenge that was brought to me in being able to show up differently than you normally would. Now, I thought about going outside and doing this, but it was a little windy, so I thought I'll keep my orange wall. That's something that everyone has started to know me by, the orange wall. But wearing a baseball cap, that's not normally something that you would see me do. Now, maybe if I'm working out in the yard, I might do that, but this is a cute one, right? Hot mess, doing my best. And sometimes that's what we feel like, right? We feel like we're just continually doing the things, the motions over and over again, but we're not getting the results that we want. We're not moving the needle in the direction that we want to get there. And oftentimes it's because we think that we are doing something differently when if you really look at it, you're not. You're still doing the same things. It's just that you're not doing them in the manner that you need to scale your business successfully or even your life. So if you're always complaining about not having enough money, not having enough clients, not having a good relationship, you're going to get more of that because you're just putting that out into the universe. It doesn't understand, I don't have any money. It makes sure that you don't have money, right? Like it's allowing itself to match your energy or your vibration. And that's what I'm going to offer you today when we talk about moving out of the first 4 months and into the next 4 months, that you can really get in alignment with what it looks like for you to step out of your comfort zone, like I'm doing today, wearing a ball cap, because this is typically, not ever my look, but I was challenged to do this and I'm always up for a new challenge. So what will this do for me? How will it shift things for me? I don't know, but I'm enthusiastic about it. And I was super excited to be able to bring it to you and share it with you because I know when I step out of my comfort zone, even slightly by putting a ball cap on, it can make a world of difference. And that's what I want to encourage you. So if you need to take an inventory of what you've done up until now, but get really clear on that inventory, because here's what happens sometimes. You feel like, oh, I've done all the posts in my social media and no one's responding, no one's replying. Well, there's a couple of things that I can help you with that right away. One, how much are you really posting? Go back and look at the times you're posting and what you're posting, because often we feel like we're posting a lot, but maybe we're really not. Maybe those 2 or 3 items that you post are only a little bit of what you could be posting if you had 6 or 7. Because remember, the algorithms are controlling the situation. They are identifying who's going to show up and see your content. Now, here's another thing that I just learned. The importance of you posting is not nearly as important as you engaging with other people's posts. Let me say that again. Your posting is not nearly as important as your engagement on other people's posts. So make it a conscious effort that when you go in to do your posting, come over here and make sure that you comment and engage in someone else's post in order to boost the algorithm to get yourself seen in other arenas. Search for those groups that may be of benefit to you. So you can do a hashtag working moms, hashtag stay-at-home moms, hashtag CEOs. Do that and you can start finding where those groups and people are located. I just did some great training in LinkedIn with Kendra Ramirez about, getting things like that set up in your LinkedIn account. And there's so much there that we don't even know exists, but it takes time and effort to really dive deep into that. And I'm also starting to work with Laura Rollins, who is with Thrive, and this is where everything comes together in one platform. And I'm super excited about that because now I can schedule out my posts and things, but that'll give me more time to get engaged with others on all the platforms, not just Facebook or Instagram, all the platforms. So I'm super excited about that. But what I said, just to briefly recap, is talking about stepping out of your comfort zone, as I'm demonstrating today by wearing a ball cap, and being really aware of what it is that you're doing. Are you really doing the things that you think you're doing? Or are you just thinking like I can say I was busy all day long and never even got to eat my dinner or my lunch. And then when I retrack, like, well, what was I really doing? Well, I maybe wasn't doing as much as I could have been doing. So time tracking might be something that would help you. But track the time that you're spending on things, step out of your comfort zone and move the needle just enough, just like me putting on this ball cap, so that you can start thinking of new ways or better ways to engage. And what I offered you was be sure to engage in other people's posts and make comments. Don't just put pictures and don't just do thumbs up or hearts. Be sure to actually do 4 or more words in there of engagement about the content that other people are posting. And then if you're not sure where to hang out, do the search by using the hashtag and find out where the people you're looking to hang out with are hanging out. And there are tons of groups on Facebook and other social media platforms, so be sure to go look for those as well. Whew, so much good juiciness. Now, what can you do moving into the month of May? Number one thing that I am finding that is good for me, good for my clients, and good for those in general is accountability. I cannot say it enough. Accountability is, you can even hold yourself accountable, but get the right tools in place. And I'm going to be sharing how to do that later on. I am working on this package that you are going to simply want to be a part of. It is a group membership, not a membership, a group member program that you will want to be a part of, because I'm bringing in all this, fire on tips, tools, tricks that you are going to engage and use and not just store them on your desktop. I'm super excited. I'm building this out with my coaches and it is just amazing. But for now, sorry, I digress. When you're moving into this next month, hold yourself accountable or get someone to hold you accountable. The number one thing I learned this year already, it's progress over perfection. And as much as I wanted to claim I am a perfectionist, I truly found I am just someone who's dabbling in my business. I'm just someone who dabbles in my health and wellness. I am someone that dabbles in my relationships. Like, I'm not fully going all in. And I said this earlier this week, go all in. And what does all in look like? You're going to have to be uncomfortable. You're going to have to go against the grain. You're going to have to allow that sandpaper to polish you up so that you can really start aligning with the magic of this universe. It's all right there in your escrow. Everything that you desire desires you. It's just opening your capacity to receive. And when money starts flowing in, don't cut it off by saying, well, how long will this last? I know it won't last forever. No, you say, yes, more please. And when you start getting clients showing up or people asking, hey, what do you do? Yes, universe, bring more to me. I want to practice my craft. I want to practice my business opportunity. I want to be able to engage with other people. And that may not be that person who's my client. It could be the people that they know. And if anything, we know it takes time to build relationships, to build the trust, and to really develop a relationship to where you're willing to refer someone else to you or to someone else. So remember those things as well. I know I'm throwing a lot at you, and I'm super excited to be able to come into this platform to share this with those of you who are on that journey of looking for that next level, reaching for that next thing in your business and in your life. And the success is going to happen when you start scaling and moving the needle and doing the things that do not make you feel comfortable. That's the only way to do it. And if you've been following me for some time, the biggest lesson I've learned too is get on your butt and listen. Trying to create something that someone else has done, trying to duplicate it exactly like they've done it, all that's out there for you. Yes, and I'm going to provide more of that for you. All of these things that you can use. But until you get on your butt and say, what really feels in alignment for me? What is my passion around offering something? And it really does start becoming more clear. You start understanding, you start getting hits from the universe. You start hearing other people talk about your idea. You're like, are they listening in on my phone conversations? Do they know what I wrote in my journal today? When you start seeing that, you're igniting, you're tuned in, tapped in, and turned on to the magic of what is available for you. So instead of scurrying and hiding out and shrinking, embrace it. If they're talking about it, then there's all the more reason I need to be talking about it. If they're doing this, there's all the more reason I should be doing this, and engage in that relationship. We're not in competition. We're all here to build and grow and live the best life that we deserve. And whether that's in your business or in your relationships or in your health and wellness, all those things, how you do one thing's how you do all things. So be sure to align with that and give yourself mercy and grace, because we're not Perfect. We're wanting to be perfectionists, but progress to me now means so much more to me than anything. And progress was showing up today in my bottle cap saying, I am a hot mess, but I am doing my best, because that's what I have the capacity right now to see very clearly and to embrace and grab a hold of. But the capacity to receive even more is well on its way for me, because I already am doing the stuff that takes me out of my comfort zone, aligns me with best practices, gives me the accountability and support, getting laser focused on all that my heart truly desires, not just a vision board over on the wall that I'm looking at, hoping and wishing and fingers crossed that I get there. I see it in my mind's eye. I know every day. These first 4 months of 2021 have been fantastic in the sense of the people that I've met with, the people I'm working with, the clients I'm onboarding, and then this upcoming group opportunity that I will be launching soon. I'd wanted to launch it by May the 3rd, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen, and I'm okay with that. But to me, it's all a part of that lesson. Me not just throwing the dice, hoping I land on whatever number I need to land on. It's about me getting strategic. It's about me seeing beyond just putting you in a group and then leaving it to develop itself. We can do that once we get rolling like a snowball as you get the momentum. But for now, I really want to get that framework and that structure set up so that when you opt in, it's going to be a hell yes, and you're going to be fully engaged. And I am not going to let you fail, my friends. I am not going to let you stay stuck and stalled anymore. My mission moving forward as of tomorrow, May the 1st, is to help as many people as I can to get from this point A to point B, because you've been here way too long. And maybe you're stuck over here just a little bit, but let's move it forward. Let's move the needle. Let's find where it is. Let's get a core program together so you can start offering it, whatever that might look like. But we're going to dig deep and we're going to find out what that is. Meanwhile, message me. I have a couple of spots open in my one-to-one coaching if that's something you've been looking for, of having the accountability, the support, the laser focus, the tools and resources to move that needle. We can get you started right away. So private message me if you're interested in that one-on-one coaching, and then stand by for all the other information coming through. I want to show up and be in service to you, and it's all in service for me. As always, my friends, I hope this resonates. I'm sending you tons of love and lots of light. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll look forward to talking to you soon. But bye for now.